it's Lauren here at Inspirational Goods with another episode of Quotes to Live By. And this week I wanted to share a really beautiful poem that I found by J.M. Storm. And it's a really important topic today that I believe affects each and every one of us in some form or another. But the poem goes, "She is a beautiful piece of broken pottery, put back together by her own hands, and a critical world judges her cracks while missing the beauty of how she made herself whole again." And I love this poem because it's such a beautiful and real reminder to all of us in two forms. The first is to you, to us as a survivor in life, to not judge the cracks and your missing pieces, because those pieces have been put back together once or a million times and time again, and maybe they'll have to continue to be put back together because that's how life goes. But instead of thinking, oh, I failed, or oh, I've been broken, or all this damage has been done to me, think about how you put yourself back together and how beautiful it has been to learn and make yourself whole again. The second piece of this that I think is important to remember, and that is to talk to us as the observer in life, us as the friend, the coworker, the family member, or the silent observer to anyone in society that you meet in the street. And that is to pay attention and to not judge people for their cracks and instead see the whole piece of how they've put themselves back together. And we've all been there, we've all been broken, we've all felt lost, we've probably all felt alone, insecure. And I think that we need to have a little bit more empathy for others and realize that it's important to really pay attention and listen to people in your lives. And sometimes that smile may be hiding a broken heart, or sometimes the anger or someone's messy, clustered life is just really a cry for help because they're fighting with some inner demons and they don't know where to turn. And I wanted to bring this up, and I think that this poem is so beautiful and such a great reminder to all of us, because it's so easy for so many people to go to the doctor when they're in pain and they can put a Band-Aid on something. And a much more serious and common issue in our society is the fact that mental health is a real issue. And so many people struggle with some form of depression or anxiety disorder. And a lot of times it's looked down upon that it's just in their head and they need to get over it. But it's a real issue, and it's not as easily acceptable to say, oh, my heart is broken, or I'm in a dark place, and to seek help. So the reality is that there's a ton of people that are struggling with this in some form or another. And I want any of you who have gone through and pulled themselves out of a dark place mentally to know that, I'm proud of you. Everyone should be proud of you, because it's so much harder to do that than a lot of people may realize. And I think everyone has probably dealt with some form of this or another in their life. And I think we need to show each other more compassion. 7% of U.S. adults suffer from major depression disorder. And I just want this to be kind of a reminder for everyone to just listen to people around you, support them, help them to seek help when needed, and to just let yourself know that, if you're not feeling great today, that's okay. If you feel lost today, that's okay. If you feel down today, that's okay. It's a normal process of life. We've all been broken. We've all gone through some dark stuff. But it's important to try to keep seeking the light and to seek help, because a lot of times we can't do it on our own. So I hope that this was something that was a good reminder for all of you to let you know that you're not alone, to also be compassionate towards others, to always realize that there's some pieces that you don't really know the full story, and to really just listen and be a light for others in this world, because we're all in this together and we can all really help each other out, and I think that's a beautiful thing. So thank you all. Remember to focus on how beautiful your whole is, even if you've been broken a number of times before, and feel proud that you are constantly trying to pull yourself together. So thank you as always for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you again next week with another episode of Quotes to Live By. Bye everyone. Take care.